The year was 1939. A dark cloud hung over Europe. On September 1st, the world watched in horror. Hitler's armies smashed into Poland. World War II had begun. Poland fought bravely, but they were outmatched. Tanks and planes swarmed across the country. The Polish cavalry, though valiant, stood no chance. Within weeks, Poland fell. France and Great Britain declared war on Germany. The world held its breath. The invasion of Poland was swift and brutal. It showcased a new kind of warfare, blitzkrieg. This lightning war used speed and overwhelming force. Tanks, troops, and aircraft worked together. They broke through enemy lines with terrifying speed. The world realized this was a new kind of war. The stakes were higher than ever before. The world split into two armed camps. On one side stood the Axis powers Germany, Italy, and Japan. They craved power and expansion. On the other side were the Allies. Great Britain stood defiant, led by Winston Churchill. France, though initially hesitant, joined the fight. Later, the Soviet Union and the United States would join the Allied cause. The stage was set for a clash of ideologies. Democracy, fascism, and communism were all put to the test. The leaders of these nations became symbols of their cause. Hitler, with his hateful rhetoric, embodied tyranny. Churchill, with his unwavering spirit, represented freedom. Stalin, shrouded in secrecy, led the Soviet Union with an iron fist. Roosevelt, the American president, offered hope for a better world. The fate of millions rested on their decisions. From the icy plains of Russia to the scorching deserts of North Africa, the war raged on. The Battle of Britain saw the Royal Air Force valiantly defend their island nation against the might of the Luftwaffe. The Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal struggle for every street and building, broke the back of the German army in the east. The Battle of Midway, a decisive naval clash, turned the tide in the Pacific. These battles were more than just military engagements. They were clashes of will, testaments to human courage, and tragedies of unimaginable scale. The courage of the British people during the Blitz, the sacrifice of Soviet soldiers at Stalingrad, the bravery of American sailors at Midway, these stories echoed through history. They reminded the world of the human cost of war. Section 4. The sleeping giant awakens, America enters the fray. On December 7, 1941, the course of the war changed forever. Japanese forces launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The American Pacific Fleet was devastated. The sleeping giant had been awakened. The United States, outraged by the attack, declared war on Japan. Germany and Italy, bound by their alliance, declared war on America. The United States, with its vast industrial might and unwavering resolve, joined the Allied cause. American factories roared to life, soldiers, sailors, and airmen mobilized by the millions. The United States, working alongside its allies, poured resources into the fight. From the beaches of Normandy to the jungles of the Pacific, American forces played a decisive role in turning the tide of the war. Section 5. Victory and its price, a new world order. After 6 long years of bloodshed, the war finally ended in 1945. Germany and Japan surrendered after suffering devastating defeats. The world celebrated victory, but the cost of victory was immense. Millions lay dead, victims of the deadliest conflict in human history. Cities lay in ruins. The world was forever changed. In the aftermath of the war, the United Nations was formed. Its goal was to prevent future conflicts and promote international cooperation. The world had learned a terrible lesson about the costs of hatred and intolerance. World War II served as a stark reminder of the importance of diplomacy, understanding, and a shared commitment to peace.